Welcome, everyone, to Atlanta, the home of the Hawks, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket. So tonight, Clark, we expect lots of open court situations.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, these are two of the best fast break teams in the league. So I hope you brought your fast-paced vocal cords for this one, buddy.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision-making.
Fox with the steal. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Castle. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
There's a good screen. Young for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Inside. Fox deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. They trail by 7. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Rebound by the Hawks. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Riza in the corner. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Fox has got his second basket.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Here's Porzingis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fox. Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. The 19-foot shot. Fox, no good. The Hawks trailed by 7. Outside Porzingis. Outside Daniel. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out for Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. Young up top. No scoring in this one. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ricochet in the corner. Misses the three. Spurs leading by 7. Johnson with the block. Driving the lane. And Johnson with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Castle. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he misses all 3. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the set.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
3 on the clock. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. The Hawks trail by 4. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Okongwu. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now, here is Young. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama down low. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
The Hawks trail by 3. Launches a 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Basket good. Fox has got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Daniels. Back to Okongwu. And the Hawks with another 3.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
To the inside. Oh, and a slam from Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu a screen. Now Daniels. Over Castle. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To the wing on the left. Fires from deep. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail. Here's Johnson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And stolen by Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. From outside the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Daniels has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Top the key, Barnes. A 3 from Wembanyama. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 4. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, here is Young. Outside, Porzingis. Off target from three-point range.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Screen by Porzingis. Young's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. The Hawks leading by 4. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances. Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him.
And he's an automatic
Pero ya
finisher
bajó con
when
Camarón.
he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be
Dime.
an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Preparamos. Yo lo hago, no contento con el
Nice
ponte.
close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 6.
You can't give Barnes even a second because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch and shoot jam.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people gotta say. I know what I do. Back over to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. 1:19 left to play in the third.
Oh, big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
The Hawks working the ball around. And then Johnson with the dunk.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Screen by Porzingis. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Castle. On the wing, Barnes. Down low, Wembanyama.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And that one's good. Daniel. 8 points for Dyson Daniel.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. The Hawks trailed by 3. Kennard with the ball. Pass to Newell. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Young. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Wembanyama. Can't hit from in close. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Newell. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Pass to Okongwu. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more
set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
Screen by Porzingis. Young fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Wembanyama. No good there. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Now Barnes. Outside Fox. Drives to the hoop. Good. Lays it right in there.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Young. And that one drops.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Wembanyama. No problem with the wide open J.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Screen by Porzingis. Shoots the three. Castle pulls it down. Spurs leading by 3. Fox. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Fox.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Wembanyama.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. Does not go in. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. And fabulous.